Hey there, Wondering Watchers. I'm Sony Golden for The Vibe is Golden. Welcome to this edition of Tabloid Tarot, where we unveil celebrity news stories that might hit the tabloids next and dig into old scandals that still cause a stir. In today's Tabloid Tarot, we're taking a peek at a British actor who must have a dedicated fan base considering the number of requests I get for him. We are tossing Henry Cavill back into the spotlight to be tabloid tarot. So let's see what sensational headline we have for Henry's foreseeable future. Okay, so we have here daydream, optimism, illusion, and delirious. We have strength, create magic, and becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, fresh perspective. Okay, so I feel like this strength, becoming braver, fresh perspective, there is something that Henry is really wanting to manifest, create, not only in a character form, but like he wants to be able to influence I want to say, like how it's formed, the direction that it goes. It could be with, like the Warhammer stuff, but it seems like he is in that position of really kind of almost sinking his claws into things to make it, to like grab hold onto them tightly and make it happen. And actually I'm looking at this becoming braver, like the design on this dress, and it's really drawing my attention to this create magic, this concept of this like dragon here. So let's go ahead and explore what's happening in Henry's world with the tarot cards. It's almost like he's like growing thicker skin and really becoming more in touch with what he's trying to pursue on a more like, not just like this is the point I'm getting to and this is how I'm going to get there and the end of story, but kind of possibly being open to different ways of reaching his goal, but also like it's almost as if the goal is manifesting into like branching out into all these different things where there's more opportunity, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and lay out the cards and then go through the positions and the meanings. Okay, so the card at the bottom of the deck, the influencing energy for the reading, the Wheel of Fortune. So things are moving and changing for Henry, usually Wheel of Fortune, I would say. If things haven't been going well, then there's a kind of a change of luck going in a better direction. So the way I have this set up is over here, his love life, over here, his career, and kind of down the middle is almost, like a kind of a general aspect of it. But here I have current purpose. We have Queen of Swords, what touches his heart. We have the Eight of Swords, and the challenge he has is this Moon card. In terms of his career, I'm not doing a past, present, future. It's almost just like trajectory overall up here. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. What's next, though, for his career? We have the Ace of Cups. In terms of his love life trajectory, we have the Five of Wands, Queen of Cups, and Seven of Wands. And then what's coming up for him in terms of his love life, we have the Four of Swords. So here, in terms of his current purpose, definitely the sense of like being clear-headed and really speaking his truth, wanting to make sure that I think it's interesting with this daydream here, because the Queen of Swords isn't necessarily a daydreamer, but is very practical. So I feel like here with this Queen of Swords, that concept of like sinking his claws into certain ideas and actually making them happen. Like, I feel like that's more the, like, thinking through things, planning things out. So he's like really like forging ahead and kind of really going after what he wants. Here, in terms of what touches his heart with the Eight of Swords, I think it has to do with what his challenge is with the moon here, because this moon is really like overwhelming in this Eight of Swords. So his challenge is like really getting in touch with his emotions and facing what's there in a way that is kind of not just ignoring it or just kind of pushing it aside, but actually embracing what's there. So like this concept of what's touching his heart, I feel like it's almost as if he's working through the things that have made him feel like he was restricted or confined or like unable to break free. It's almost as if this strength and this Queen of Swords aspect and the becoming braver, it's like he is working through the things that have made him give other people power, not face his own demons type of things. I feel like that's kind of what's touching his heart right now. And the challenge for him is kind of recognizing fears that are his own, that he's kind of created or had placed upon him, and then moving towards like acceptance of certain things of that, kind of like the concept of the strength card, like self-acceptance, but also recognizing to trust himself a little bit more. So let's go over here to this aspect of his career trajectory. I said it. Okay, so we got Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. I feel like he's been kind of, I feel like this Queen of Cups in his career and this Queen of Pentacles in his career, Queen of Cups in his love life is very central focus. I don't know what his relationship is like with his parents, with his mother, anything like that. But I do feel like, or if he has female siblings, but basically I feel like there is core to his career, core to his love life is the concept of a female, feminine power, feminine energy, being protected by a female, being nurtured by a female. I think that's very much like the focus or a central aspect of his life. And in terms of his career and how it's gone with this kind of this concept of Two of Pentacles, like juggling this aspect of being, I want to say, secure and making money, but also then the other aspect of like really connecting on a creative front and being vulnerable, like really allowing, I want to say like allowing himself to truly feel the feelings he's supposed to be feeling in terms of his characters, and really connecting in a way, and almost not like just going through the motions, but actually connecting in a very emotional way. And I feel like the aspect of being more in touch with his feelings and his intuition, him overcoming this challenge is going to allow him more to really tap into that inner magic, that creating that magic, and that sense of being inspired by something like emotional, spiritual passion. And then here, what's next for him when it comes to his career with this Ace of Cups, like just this overwhelming cup of emotions. So I feel like he is working through the things that maybe, or even like his current purpose with this Queen of Swords. You've got another like feminine energy. Even the moon is a feminine energy. So I feel like there's a lot of who he is kind of maybe trying to get in touch with his more internal feminine energy, recognizing it, and kind of dealing with how he has faced those things and dealt with them, and when it comes to the people around him. And but it seems like this Wheel of Fortune is going to be able to help him really get in touch with those emotions and creative energy. When it comes to his love life over here, 7 of Wands, you could see there's like kind of a lot of conflict here, and competition. And it could be, I don't know how he is in his personal day-to-day life. If he likes the challenge, it's almost like there is, in terms of who he is with, what he's looking for in love right now, it's this kind of idea of emotionally connecting by how someone can make you a priority in their life, how they can like, I want to say, it's a sense of competition, almost a competition against each other. I know he's dating someone who is helping him in his career, and it doesn't seem like, it's almost like this energy is kind of using the other person's energy to like as a competition, as a way to kind of keep things like I'm going to keep doing better in my career because you're keeping doing better in your career. It's like a challenge almost. And then a sense of like negotiating, like, well, okay, well, this is important for you in terms of your career. But if, in order for me to feel like you truly care, then I need you to make me a priority in this sense. So I feel like that's the kind of energy going on in that relationship. And then what's next in terms of love, we have the 4 of Swords. And this is kind of like a sense of withdrawing, maybe withdrawing from each other, maybe more just withdrawing from that need to kind of push each other forward, possibly because if Henry is becoming braver and kind of building his own strength, his own sense of like internal security, then it may be that he is going to be able to kind of pull away from the need for other people's like priorities or competing passions to kind of give him something to fight for. Almost, it's like he's finding his own voice and recognizing what to fight for and how to fight for it. And it really does seem that it has to do with him kind of accepting his own fears, his own issues with being vulnerable, and kind of tapping into that. So thanks for watching this edition of Tabloid Tarot. We'll see you next time. Take care.